Welcome to Ardrossan East. Infamous arena. Tilt number 3 for these two teams in about a week, feels like. Knights hoping to come out on top today. Puck rimmed around the corner. I believe it's Hender in the corner there trying to get it free. Noonan will push it out to center. Strathcona will dump it back in, and the Knights will send it right back at him. Center ice. Dumped in by Winger. And Boyce will pick that one up behind the net. Chipping it forward for Bridges. That's going to be way out in front of him. Looks like it'll be icing, and it will indeed. So we'll have a face-off back in our own end. Three 14 minutes left to play here in the first. Bridges trying to steal a puck. Reed also. Breen will skate into that one and send it into the zone. Warriors back the other way. Breen picks that loose puck up in the slot, tries to hit Bridges with it. It was through him. It'll be icing again. Sure is. Face off to the left of Tiago, pardon me. Green chips that one out of the zone, and Bridges is able to tap that one out of the air to Reed. Reed with a shot on net. Good shot. Goalie ready for it, though. We'll get a face off to the goalie's right. And both teams will get some fresh legs out there. Knights win the draw, back to the point. That shot is into feet. Bouncing puck picked up by the Warriors, back the other way. Shot. From an okay angle, but Tiago very much ready for that one. He'll hold on to it. We'll get a face-off to his right. Campbell with the draw, puck under the centerman. Loose puck comes to Main. Main sends a cross-ice pass for Jacobs. Back to Main. It's behind, under his stick. Jacobs will get in front of it there, but Warriors will pick up the loose puck and head back into the zone. Campbell battling for it down low there. Jacobs, Campbell, Hudson. Hudson around behind the zone net for Correa. Back from injury. He'll pick up the loose puck at center. He's on a mission. Backhand. Oh, he tried to hit Campbell with that one. Just out of reach. Campbell gets back to the puck, though, and walks in. His shot's off a leg. Rolls to the corner. Hender to Campbell. Slips past him, and then Warriors will try and get their way out. Good pressure from Gow now. Stalling things in the tracks. Gow knocks a man. Bailey goes down. And Warriors not able to get it out of the zone. They'll double back behind their own net. Pressure from Gal. Cross-ice passes out in front of the player. Correa will turn back and collect it with pressure. He's stripped of the puck. Puck rolls behind the net. Puck in the feet of Noonan there. Warriors will bring it back to the point. Shot through traffic. Off the back of Bonikoski. Rolls into the corner. Centered pass onto a stick. Blocked shot though. Rebound. Tiago up for the task. And the dump out makes it to center ice and drops in front of Gow. He'll send it in and make the Warriors defenseman skate. Goaltender forced to cover it as it's bobbled off the back wall. So get a face-off in Warriors territory. With 11:31 to go here in the first. Bridges taps it back to Boyce. Boyce tries to get it back to him. It's off the wall, kept in at the blue line by Durecci. He'll fire through, no traffic. Oh, what a great shot. Forced the goaltender to extend off the blocker, and it's deflected into his own net. That is why they tell you to shoot the puck. Knights will take an early lead here, 1-0. With 11:21 to go. Durecci goes back for it. Tries to push it up to Reed and Frey, but it's pushed right back into the zone, back behind his own net. Here's Breen. Battling for it, rolls behind the net for the Warriors. Warriors trying to push it up the wall. They won't. They'll push it back behind the net. Still in possession. Centered passes into feet. Pushed out to Bridges, who will throw it out in front of Reed, but it's way out in front of Reed. Ends up getting dumped right back into the zone. It's going to come back to the near wall here. Durecci will skate onto it. He has it stripped off of him, and the Warriors are back the other way. Shot is well high and wide of the net. It makes it all the way back to the blue line, but not out. Centered pass. Frey drops the shoulder into a man in front. No shot. And the puck comes to Bridges. It's in the feet of the defender. He's trying to battle for it there. It ends up on the stick of Frey, and he'll dump it in. Forwards will change. Warriors at their own hash marks, looking for the cross-ice pass. It was behind bodies. They'll turn back and regroup. Up the wall, kept in by Lemab. Falls for Campbell, bouncing puck. Tries to bring it in. He gets another opportunity on it, still bouncing. He'll try and center it. It rolls behind the net. Maine will push it back to the far corner. Jacobs and Campbell working for it. Warriors up the wall. Correa with a good stick there. Ends up on the stick of Campbell. He'll push it into the corner. And the Warriors will try again to reverse it. Maine back to the point. On the backhand, Hudson couldn't control it. He'll send it back across ice. And the Warriors will pick it up and dump it in. Correa goes back for it. He'll chip it around the wall for Jacobs. Bumper pass for Campbell. It's intercepted but turned over. And the Warriors are now offside. Correa will go back to the hash marks. Collected. He's got pressure. His pass is deflected. Shot from the slot is wide of the net. Back to the point now. Shot. Looked like Thiago had a piece of it, and it was wide of the net. Correa had enough, and he'll dump it down the ice, so we'll have an icing call and a face-off back in our own end. But an opportunity for both teams to change skaters. Same team. Gao chips that one off the wall. He'll try and give chase. Warriors will pick that one up at their own ringette line. Bobbled pass. Noonan gets a stick on it and pushes it deep. Warriors now reversing. Bailey dumps it back behind the net. Centered pass, just out of the reach of the player standing at center. Bonikoski will pick up the loose puck. He'll send it forward for Hender. Hender gets a stick on it and directs it into the zone. Gao giving chase. Warriors D-to-D behind their own net. Dumped in by the Warriors. They'll clear the zone and push forward. Bonikoski to Bridges, but it was short of him. And Bridges will press, nearly picking off the passing. Warriors will make their way over center and dump it in. Durecci pushes it up the wall. Only black jerseys on that wall there, so it'll come right back down below the net. Bonikoski with it this time. He'll find Bridges with it. Bridges cross ice for Reed. And Reed will get over the center line and dump it in. Bridges and Frey there, nearly battling themselves. Frey picking up the loose puck, skates into traffic with it. Warriors across the ice, into open ice, and they'll pick that one up with some speed. Derechi forced to try and keep that man to the outside. A good stick check there from Breen. Puck pops up high, and Thiago tracks it well. He'll pull it out of the air. We'll get a face-off to his right. Knights push forward with this one. Puck to Reed. Chips it into the zone as he figured he couldn't get it onto the stick of Bridges, and the goaltender will cover that one up for a face-off. Frey wins the draw back to Lemab. Quick shot from Correa. Nice pass across the ice there. It was just wide of the net. Frey giving chase. Warriors now with a bit of room. Reed pressing. D-to-D pass. It's sent out of the zone, not with any particular purpose. And Correa with 3 in tight puts it off the shins of the closest opposing player. Forced to battle for it behind his own net. Centered pass across ice. Shot is deflected behind the net. The Warriors are stripped of it. Correa chips it forward for Bridges, but is out of his reach. And back in the corner. This time, Correa's pass off a skate, but they recover, and Bridges will send it across ice for Reed. Reed into the zone, onside. His shot from an odd angle is deflected into the far corner. Boyce is able to keep that in. Jacobs battling for it now on his own. And the Warriors will send it back the other way. Great pressure from Bonikoski. What a shot. That was a great shot and a better save there with the blocker. Loose puck to Maine. Maine shot through traffic. Deflected into the corner. Jacobs tries to center it for Campbell. And some great pressure by the Knights here, both from the defense and the forwards. Warriors a bit on their heels here. .5:26 to go here in the first. 1-0 lead for the Knights. Campbell will take the draw. He's got Maine on his right. That's where the puck goes. Maine will battle for it. Drags it into the corner, still with pressure. Campbell gets it behind the net. He's stripped of that puck, and it rolls up the wall. Bouncing puck. Boyce couldn't quite contain it. He's got pressure on him now, and he's stripped of it. Still battling for it. And the puck rolls to Thiago, who covers things up. Get a face-off to his left. Face-off won by the Knights. Boyce picks up the loose puck. Rolls it around for Maine. It's out of his reach, and it's kept in at the blue line, but Maine challenging there. It hit him with the puck. Puck rolls to Bonikoski, and he'll send it out to center ice. Warriors to the Knights blue line. That's as far as it goes, though, and they'll send it back the other way. It's going to be called icing, and they will blow it down as an icing call. So we'll be back into our own zone for a face-off to the left of Thiago. Warriors win that draw. Pressure. They give it away. And Gal pressing. He went down at the blue line. Warriors able to send it back in. I don't think Derechi saw the man in front. He recovers, pushes it up the wall. Shot is off the back of the Warriors teammate in front of the net. Snagged just outside the blue line and sent back in. Pass picked off. Cross ice, blocked by Noonan. Falls for number 15 from the Warriors. Bouncing puck now, out to the point. It's kept in. thrown towards the net. Durecci skates onto that, and he'll leave it in front of Noonan, who picks that up with some speed. His shot on net. Goaltender not completely convinced he had it, but he did. And we'll have a face-off to his right. Frey, Reed, and Bridges up front. Boyce and Lemab on defense. Knights win the draw. That one's dumped back down low by Lemab. Frey battling for it there, needs some help. Puck still down low below the goal line. Warriors to it first in that far corner. Send it up the wall into feet and give it to Reed. Reed with a shot. It's deflected wide of the net. Warriors trying to clear it. It's intercepted by Lemab. His shot off a bouncing puck off of his shin pad there. Bounced to Reed. Was a rolling puck. His shot floats up just over the bar. And the Warriors still looking for an outlet pass. Not finding it though. They'll go back behind their own net again. This time through the middle. Got just enough of a piece of it that it will slowly make its way back, and they will blow it as icing. So with 3 minutes to go here in the first, we'll get another face-off deep in Warriors territory. Campbell, Main, and Jacobs up front. Bonikoski and Boyce on defense. Puck behind the net. Warriors with pressure there. They chip it around Main, and then we'll dump it back into their own corner. Campbell pressing. Jacobs goes down. Jacobs with possession. Warriors with some space at their own blue line. Centered pass for the lead man. He makes a move around Boyce. Doesn't get much of a shot off. It rolls to a teammate, and that was a weak shot on Thiago. He'll hold on to it though, and we'll get a face-off to his left. Still a one-goal game in favor of the visiting Knights. Face-off in deep. Campbell with the wind to the wall. Warriors come up with possession though. Green keeping the man to the outside. Loose puck in front of the net, rolling. Chip to Campbell. Campbell gives it wide to Jacobs. He takes one for the team there. Puck in neutral ice. Pass across is nearly picked off by Gow. Noonan will pick up the loose puck. And he'll dump it in. Nope, he will not. Warriors will get a bounce and come back the other way. Durecci now defending. Keeping the man to the outside. Good stick check there. Puck is loose in the corner for Noonan. Passed out in front by Hender there. Shot is wide of the net, fortunately, for the Knights. And the puck will make its way down the ice. Deflected, though, so there'll be no icing on this play. Warriors will get it deep. And Lemab will go back for it. He'll slip it up the wall for Hender. It comes back to the point. Shot is a floater. And Thiago catches sight of it at the last moment. He'll grab it out of the air. And we'll get another face-off, this time to his right. Shot blocked there by Frey. He'll pick up the loose puck. He's got Bridges wide. He'll fire that one off the blocker. It's a good shot. Rebound collected by the Warriors and brought back the other way with about 50 seconds to go here in the first. That one well offside. Some hesitation on the call, but they make it finally, and we'll get a face-off likely in front of the Knights bench. Frey will take the draw. He's got Reed and Bridges either side of him. Lemab and Correa on defense. Frey will win it, but the Warriors will come up with the loose puck. Correa with a nice pinch there forces the puck down low, but it'll be icing as he wasn't over the center line when he rifled it in with about 38 seconds to go now. Face-off will be deep in Knights territory. Frey again to take the draw. Warriors win that one back to the point. They'll dump it cross ice into the corner. Lemab battling for it there. He's got Frey watching, and Reed gets a stick on it. Correa did well to chip that one out to the blue line, and Lemab will skate into that one. It's out of the zone, and the Warriors will have to clear the zone. Correa has about 12 seconds to make something happen here. He'll make his way into the zone. It's stripped from him. That one touches the mesh, but was not whistled down. And Bridges was standing all alone out front. Pushing and shoving ensues here as the first period ends. I think warnings on either side. No penalties looking like they were issued. No. Feels like you got to keep them separated. No, it does look like Frey will get the 2 minutes for roughing as the period comes to an end. So it's likely that the Warriors will go on power play for the first few minutes of the second. I'm okay. I can give you one though if you want. There you go. Grayson Frey in the box for 2 to start this second period. Campbell will take the draw. He's got Bonikoski, Jacobs, and Boyce out there killing the penalty with him. Warriors will push that one into the zone. Pass is missed, but the puck rolls off the player. The clearing attempt is off the chest of that player. Back in the slot. Oh, loose puck. Rolled into the corner. Back to the point. Pressure from Campbell. Loose puck bounces to Campbell, and he'll send it into Warriors territory. Jacobs giving chase. Warriors with speed through the neutral zone. Held on to it a little too long, got it to his teammate, and shot made. Thiago ready for it. He'll hold on to it for a face-off. Yeah, we had a home game there this year. Towfield's not so bad. It's just a ways up. Knights doing well there to send it all the way down the ice. Maine giving chase. He'll try and get to it first. He'll nearly strip the puck off the Warriors player there. Definitely giving him trouble. Cross ice pass is touched, so no icing. Breen will get the loose puck. He's got pressure though. He'll turn away from it. Reversing behind the net. Puck right onto the tape of the defender, into the chest of big number 617. Centered pass is read well by Hender. He chips it out of the zone. He'll skate onto it with a bit of space. Pressure, shot into the glove, rolling puck. Goaltender couldn't hold on to it. It rolls into the corner. And now the Warriors deep with about 34 seconds to go in that penalty. Struggling to get out of their zone. Hender comes out with it and gets it to Noonan, who gets a shot off. Warriors a bit on their heels here, not moving their feet. And the Senators, that's the other tournament I've been covering all weekend. The Knights taking advantage. Warriors will get it figured out this time. Pass to the blue line. Cross ice through the crease. Through the slot anyway. No one to get a stick on it. It rolls behind the net now. Pass in front. Big saves. Bouncing puck. Some excellent chances for the Warriors, but Thiago coming up huge and keeping it a one-goal game for the Knights. Frey with the draw. Warriors pick that one up. Shot from a bad angle, rolls behind the net. Nobody seemingly inclined to get to the puck, so the Warriors take possession. Walker saved by Thiago, bounces high and then off of him again into the corner. It's even strength now as the penalty ran out. Shot through traffic. Thiago up for the task again. He'll get that one in the crest and hold on to it for a face-off. Frey wins the draw into the corner. The Warriors are two at first. Bridges gets a stick on it. He'll regather it and bring it over the line. Tried to center it for Reed, more than likely, but it was way out in front of him. And Boyce will send it in on net from center. No icing. Frey challenging. Oh, Reed nearly picking that pass off. The Warriors make their breakout pass. They're well offside going into Knights territory though, so we'll get a face-off in front of their bench. With 17:04 to go here in the second period. Still a 1-0 game in favor of the visiting Knights. Campbell out to take the draw. He's got Jacobs and Main with him up front. Warriors are able to pull that one into the zone after the face-off. They'll get a shot on net and Thiago will cover that one up. It's a soft one. We'll have a face-off to his left. Campbell with the draw. He'll win it to the wall. Warriors will pick up possession there. They're in the corner. Looking for an outlet, trying to get it to the point. They will. Shot well wide of the net with no traffic in front. It sails past. Another shot from the point, this time through feet. It's deflected to the hash marks. And the Warriors will get it back to the point and back into the zone. Campbell will pick that one off, though. And he'll dump it down, but he didn't cross center, so it'll be icing again. And we'll come back into our own zone. Warriors dump that one low. Correa gets to it first. Warriors battling for it with Campbell and Jacobs. Jacobs, nice cross ice pass to Main. Main makes a move. Puck gets away from him for a moment. He gets back. Bad angle shot. That's off the side of the net. Loose puck. Main picks that one off with the help of Jacobs. Jacobs will have to cross the ice back to challenge for it. The Warriors will chip that one out to center. Correa will dump that one in from in front of his own bench. The Warriors back behind the net. Up to the hash marks. Cross ice pass. Bobbled puck. Kept in only momentarily by Gao, and cross ice pass here just missed. He'll get back to it though and dump it on net. Tiago will hold on to that one for a face-off. Noonan will take the draw to the left of Tiago. He'll win that one to the corner. Boyce will get to it first and roll it around behind the net. Green challenge there. Rolling puck. Bounced funny there. Noonan, Hender, and Bonikoski battling for it. Bonikoski in the corner, up the wall. Paid the price for that one. Warriors back to the point. Shot through traffic. Deflected into the corner. I believe that was off a Warrior skate. Reverse now. Bonikoski to it first. Hender bumpers it to Noonan, who tries to get it out of the zone as he's hit. And that puck will roll to Tiago. He'll cover it up for a faceoff. Puck one into the corner, across the crease pass there, no sticks on it. Bridges will pick up the loose puck and chip it forward for Reed. It's off his skate though, and Warriors will come back the other way with it. Push back to Bonikoski at his own ringette line. Up to Reed. Reed challenged and stripped of it. Warriors back the other way. Warriors with space. Great positioning by Tiago, makes the initial save, and I think there's a rebound. Rolls back to the point. Sails wide of the net. Warriors again with possession. Walking in front. They'll find an open stick in the slot and pop that one over Tiago. 14-14 to go here in the second period. It's all tied up. Campbell wins the draw back to Wren. Durecci up the wall for Maine. It's out of his reach. Rolling puck rolls all the way back to Breen. Breen will give it to Jacobs. Jacobs tries to hit Campbell with it, but it was in his feet, and he overskates it. Warriors will dump it in on net, and Tiago will cover it up for a face-off. That will be to his left. Green battling for it. It rolls up to Jacobs. He's able to get it out of the zone, and Maine gets possession of it. Wow, with a jump on the defenders, his shot is just wide of the net. Centered pass, bouncing puck, pushed into the corner. Good pressure from Campbell. He's got two to deal with now. Knight's able to keep it in. Campbell will chip it deep for himself. He's got Maine in front of the net. Maine, wasn't expecting the pass. And his shot from a terrible angle just couldn't quite catch the side of the net. Puck's still in the zone. Maine goes down tired after a long shift already. And Green with a big hit here at the hash marks. Jacobs with possession. He'll chip it around behind the net for Durecci. Warriors to it first. Durecci and Hender battling for it. Hender will sneak one around the player. He's still got pressure though. Manages to drag it out to the blue line. Warriors are in onside apparently. Centered pass is blocked by Durecci. He'll get it back off of skates, and Hender will chip it out to center ice. D to D pass. Warriors will dump it in. All the way around it goes. Durecci will get to it first. Chips it for Hender. Hender off the wall. Kept in at the blue line. Off the skate of Noonan. And it'll roll back to Breen, who'll push it through traffic. And that one will be called icing, as it didn't manage to make contact with anyone in the scrum here at center ice. Face off in deep. 12-12 to go here in the second. Noonan will take the draw. He has Gow and Hender up front with him. Face off, one to the wall. Warriors take possession, but give it quickly to Gow, who gives it to Hender. Hender will chip it into the zone and chase it. Goaltender out. Chip to the blue line. Correa able to keep it in play. He'll try and chip it around to second attacker, but didn't work out. And the Warriors will come back the other way. Good defensive play there by Noonan. And Warriors will be back into neutral ice. Cross ice passes behind the man, but it bounces for Wagner. Knights will run into each other, but get a favorable bounce. Hudson pushes it up the wall, but the Warriors will dump it back in deep. Noonan sends it around for Correa, but it was out of his reach. Warriors will pick up the loose puck. Back to the point. Shot through traffic. Blocked. Correa trying to bring it forward, but he's got sticks and traffic. And Gow will get it out to center and give chase. Warriors will go D to D behind their own net. One more time, they'll go back behind the net. Pressure from Frey. He nearly strips the puck away. Still battling for it. The Warriors will step out with it. Bridges now pressing, not giving an option for a pass. Warriors will chip it forward. Frey picks off that one well. He's looking for an opportunity to send it, but he's got a player in his face. Still battling for it. The Warriors will carry it to the hash marks and send it out of the zone. Should be called icing, and it will be. So we'll be back into their zone with 10:25 to go here in the second, all tied up at 1. Puck one to the blue line. Bonikoski wasn't able to get to it. It was out of the reach of Reed. And the Warriors will walk into the zone, now behind the net. Back to the point. Back down low now. Kept to the outside. Boyce able to keep him there. Pressure from Bridges and Reed. Now from Bonikoski. Cross ice. Frey able to get a stick on that, and he'll strip the puck and keep moving. Chip to the blue line. Out of the zone as the defense had backed up, anticipating pressure. Boyce will pick it up, and he'll start to carry it with some speed through the neutral zone. He'll dump it in. Off the back of the net. Bouncing puck back there. Warriors will come up with it. Chipped to the blue line. Boyce keeps it in. Warriors with possession again. Frey battling for it. Bridges picks up the loose puck. He'll center it for Reed, but it was just behind him. He couldn't get a stick on it, and the Warriors will come back the other way. Boyce did well to intercept that one. He'll dump it back into the zone, and the Warriors will get the Knights will get a change. Centered passes off of Reed. Nearly picked up by Jacobs at the blue line, but it was a bouncing puck and just got away from him. Campbell battling for it now. He'll bring it into the zone. He's stripped of it. Warriors behind their own net. They'll get to it first and dump it back into the corner. Rolling it around to the hash marks. They'll push it back down low again. Warriors now with some space. Sending the puck into space in front of number 4. He dumps it in, and number 3 tries to hit a cross ice pass onto the tape, just missing the stick of his teammate. No shot. Bouncing puck now. Campbell battling for it. He gets knocked down. Main and Jacobs are chasing for it. Warriors with possession, deep in their own zone. They'll push it back behind the net for no one. Noonan will get to it first, and he'll roll it behind the net. Warriors up to the hash marks. No pressure. Good stick check there by Maine. He'll push the puck into the corner. And Noonan will skate into it. Maine will go for a change. Ender challenging there. And Lemab bouncing puck. Warriors get a glove on it and send it forward. They're in offside. They are still offside. Arm is up. And Noonan will carry that one out with some speed. Walking through the slot. His shot is over the net. Bouncing puck. Correa couldn't get a firm grip on it, but I think he directed it back to the net. Goaltender will jump on top of it. Then we'll get a face-off to his left with about 7:20 to go here in the second period. All tied up at 1. Hender picks up the loose puck off the face-off. He'll dump it in low for Noonan. Noonan with a big hit behind the net. Puck's still there. He's battling for it. It's a cross-check to the head. Centered pass for Gal. Couldn't quite get a shot off. And as the Warriors touch the puck, it'll be blown down and the penalty assessed. Interference the call, so the Knights will go on the power play for 2 minutes. Or less. Hopefully less. Face-off will be to the left of the Warriors goaltender. Noonan wins that one into the corner. Given to Hender. Hender, a bad angle shot. Deflects to the hash marks. Pushed back to Boyce. Just out of his reach. They'll have to regroup in a neutral zone. Boyce has that one bobble on it, but he regains control and builds some speed into the zone. His shot on net, big rebound, gets his own, rolls into the corner. Given to Hender there. He couldn't control the bouncing puck, and it's now out to center. Noonan will be the last man back. He has it stripped off of him. Bonikoski's able to catch the player. Noonan will pin that man down low. Puck is tied up. Bonikoski now grabs the puck, and he'll send one across ice for Bridges. Nearly, just bouncing slightly. Couldn't control it. It ends up on net, so the goalie will cover that one up. We'll get a face-off in deep. That wasn't a nice pass. Face-off in deep. Frey wins that one. It ends up with Breen. Down low for Bridges. Bridges tries to center for Frey. Bouncing puck. Knights will have to race back. Durecci gets there. Ties the man up. Loose puck. And Thiago will have it roll to him. He'll cover it up for a face-off. With 54 seconds to go in the power play. Frey will take the draw. He'll win that to the wall. It bounces favorably for Bridges. Bridges will chip it forward for Reed. It's a partial 2-on-0. Reed just off the goalie's blocker there. Bridges digging for it now with help from Frey. Frey behind the net. Still dragging that puck. He'll get a backhand off. Hits the goaltender and rolls back behind the net. Nice centering pass to Frey. Loose puck back into the corner. And that one will be sent all the way down. Some good pressure there from the Knights, just not able to capitalize. Goaltender coming up huge, keeping it a tie game. Breen behind his own net. 18 seconds to go in the power play. He'll send it across to Durecci. Durecci will be forced to send it back. He's dragged down in the corner. Kind of could have been called tripping, but it wasn't. And Frey will now bring it out of the zone. Frey over the blue line. Drops it for Reed. Reed centering pass right at the goaltender. He'll cover it up for a face-off. It'll be even strength with a face-off deep in Warrior zone. Campbell will take the face-off. He'll have Jacobs and Maine up front with him. Correa and Lemab on defense. One to the wall. Rolled back to Hudson. He'll take a shot. He hits Jacobs with it. And Maine picks up the rebound. His pass/shot into the slot is picked off. And the Warriors will make their way out of the zone now. Good stick check there from Lemab, causing the offside. And so with that whistle, we'll have a face-off in front of the Warriors bench. Campbell will take the draw. He wins it forward. Warriors with pressure from Maine and Campbell there. They're able to move the puck forward, however, and bring it into the zone. Gow with a good check there. Pushes the man off the puck. Puck and skates. Correa will chip it forward for Gow. Gow has Maine on his wide side. He'll chip it into the zone and give chase. Puck rolls to the goaltender and he'll cover it up. Doesn't like what he sees in front of him. Noonan has that one roll into deep territory there. Warriors will make their way through the neutral zone. And they'll dump that one in. No icing, apparently. Loose puck behind the net, picked up by the Warriors again. Lemab pressing there. He'll lose an edge and go down. Good stick check there from Noonan, but it's checked right back, and man standing all alone. Big saves, big saves from Thiago there. Let's go, Knights! Warriors with possession, looking dangerous here. Shot into traffic, off of Thiago into the corner. Sent through the middle, a nice weight, won't be icing, and Gow will get to it first. He'll battle and push that one to the net. We'll get force a face-off in deep. Knights will get some fresh legs out there. Reed with a shot on net. Loose puck. Under feet. Backhand is just over the net again by Reed. Bridges giving chase. Warriors with some room in their own corner. They'll dump it behind their own net. With some space. Reed nearly intercepting that pass. And now a chip to center ice. Boyce forced to race back. Take the man down. Yes, he does. 100% that's a penalty. So it will be a penalty shot, as it was a clear breakaway. So we'll have our first penalty shot of the week for me. And it'll be a Warriors player against Thiago. By Thiago on that shootout attempt. Penalty shot attempt. Great save by Thiago, keeping it a tie game. 2:43 to go here in the second. All tied up at 1. Frey will take the draw. He'll win it to the wall. Bonikoski will battle for it. He'll take a cross check to the face, and that one will be called immediately. Don't get another one. He's getting the penalty, Bonikoski. Leave him alone. There we go. So just the initial penalty to the Warriors for the cross check to the face. And the Knights will go on the power play with 2:38 to play here in the second. Boyce with a shot. Goaltender saw that one all the way. Puck Rolls to the corner, and the Warriors will pick that one up and send it all the way down. Bonikoski will go back for it. He's got pressure there. It bounces and bobbles for him. Warriors come up with it to Boyce, who rolls it around the corner for Campbell. Campbell will chip it up to Main. Main will skate it cross ice and then try to hit Jacobs through traffic. It doesn't make it there, and the Warriors will come back the other way. Good stick check from Boyce. Campbell will skate onto the loose puck and send it forward for Jacobs. Jacobs with a bit of room, tries to give it to Campbell. It ends up with Bonikoski. He fires one. Great save by the goaltender. Good look, though, from Bonikoski. Loose puck is thrown out to center ice. Bonikoski collects it at his blue line. Bonikoski fighting with that stick right now. He'll recover and send it up to Main. Bounces off a Main stick straight to a Warrior. Bouncing puck again, and the Warriors will come up with it. Shot from a bad angle, rolls out to the point, but it's kept in. The shot bouncing and bobbling. Thiago not wanting to risk it. He'll grab it and hold on to it for a face-off. Six seconds on that power play for the Warriors. Noonan will carry that one over the blue line, finds Hender. Hender's shot is off legs, rebound with Gow, and Hender will dump that one in. Penalty went up on the wrong side of the board, as it's the Knights that are on the power play here. Given away behind the net, centering pass. Number 17 rolls in with it. 4 seconds left in the penalty. Shot from a bad angle, bouncing puck. Durecci picks that one up. He'll send it out in front of Noonan. Noonan will chip it up the wall. Makes it to the blue line, and the Warriors will come back the other way. Nice cross-ice pass just out of the reach of number 6 on the far side. He finds a teammate in the slot who spinoramas and fires a backhand. Thiago ready for it. Knights will get some fresh legs out there. Hopefully a little more jump as the Warriors kill that one and look dangerous. Face off to Thiago's right. Frey will take the draw. It's one end of the corner. Correa trying to force it forward, and Frey will have that puck come loose for him. He's got some bodies in front. He'll dump it in deep. He's got Reed and Bridges with him. Reed pressing. Puck rolled around for Correa. Correa off a stick there. Shot from a bad angle, goes behind the net. And that'll do it for the second period. All even here after 2. We'll take a quick break and come back after a clean. I had lots to say. Welcome back for period number 3, just underway. 19:19 to go here. 20 minutes to decide this one. An even tilt here, 1-1. Battle at the hash marks, and Frey comes up with it. He'll carry it forward, and he'll have it stripped from him at the blue line as the rest of the line changes. Warriors back the other way. One man going alone. He gets bumped by Breen, And puck pushed out of the reach of Maine. Shot on net. Thiago with the save. He'll hold on to it. We'll get a face-off to his left. Warriors will win that one back to the point. Dumping it in deep. They'll be first to it. Durecci giving chase. Rolled back behind the net. Warriors now looking for a stick in front. They found one. Shot was just wide of the net. Jacobs picks up the loose puck off of Campbell's leg. Warriors are able to keep it in. It bounces for Durecci. He'll give it to Campbell, who gets that puck stripped from him. Durecci stays with it. Maine's able to push it to the point, but not out. Loose puck pushed to the wall by Breen. Jacobs puts it right onto the stick of a Warrior player again, and Strathcona keep it alive. Breen with a bit of space now. He'll chip it behind the net for Durecci. Durecci deflected out to center ice.
Christy, your board guy.
And Breen with some time sends it down the ice, but it'll be icing. So we'll come back into our own zone for a face-off with some fresh legs. Ender and Gal out there as wingers. Noonan will take the draw. Face-off 1-2. Bonikoski, who pushes it forward for for Hender. It's out of his reach, and Boyce will go back into the corner for it. Boyce looking for an outlet pass. It's off the shins, and the Warriors not able to keep it in at their own blue line. Gal got a stick on it, but they will control it and send it back into the zone. Bonikoski this time kicking it forward for Gal. Gal trying to dump it in. Hits another stick, and the Warriors have possession at their blue line. D-to-D pass. Warriors forced to go back into their corners. Warriors with some time behind the net. They'll send it to the hash marks and dump it out. And it will be called icing. No, it won't, because it's right on the goaltender. So with 17:11 to go here in the third, we'll get a face-off to Thiago's left. Knights and Warriors continuing to battle through this third period. Frey will take the draw. He'll win it to the wall, and puck thrown through the slot, bouncing softly into the corner. Frey picks up the loose puck. It's pushed back into the corner now for Lemab. He chips it up the wall for Reed. Reed trying to chip it around the man. Bouncing puck. Correa spinning, but it's stripped off of him and back the other way. No shot by the Warriors. Puck rolls behind the net for Lemab. He'll get it off the glass to the point. Bouncing puck kept in. Frey gets a good glove on it, puts it onto his own tape, and then sends it up the wall for Reed. Reed and Bridges pressing in neutral ice. Warriors back the other way, over the blue line. Still in possession at the ringette, trying to make their way deeper. Puck given to Frey, and Frey will carry it out, sending it across to Reed. Reed fires it on net. It's deflected. Goaltender able to jump on it. Sorry, slow camera work there. Knights looking dangerous there as they had numbers, but shot was deflected and slowed up. Goaltender will cover that up. We'll get a face-off to his left. Campbell will take the draw. He'll win it to Maine. Maine walking out. Great pass to Jacobs, but it's right into the goaltender. Loose puck now. The goalie couldn't quite hold on to it. Maine centers it again. There's a stick on it, and the Warriors will get it to the wall. They'll then push it out to the blue line. Breen will collect it and send it back in. Pressure! The Warriors will double back behind their own net. Bouncing, rolling puck. Campbell battling for it there. He'll get some help from Jacobs. Battle ensues. Warriors able to chip it up to the hash marks, but they're stripped of the puck there. Maine gets stripped right back at the ringette line. And cross ice pass to an open man. Durecci will have to hustle hard to get in there. He does. No shot. Great stick check from him. Puck behind the net though. Warriors trying to battle it out in front. They cannot. It will roll to the blue line. It's kept in, but given right to Campbell. He'll chip it into the zone and get a change. It will likely be icing, as it had just enough weight to get over the goal line. So we'll come back into our own zone with some fresh legs. Noonan, Gow, and Hender up front. Boyce and Lemab on defense. Tiago still between the pipes, as he has been for the duration of the game. Boyce overskates that one. Pardon me, I was wrong. It's Boyce and Bonikoski on defense. Puck down low to the hash mark. Centered passes through traffic and all the way across ice. Shot from the hash marks or ringette line. Tiago sees it all the way. He'll stick an arm out, grab it. He'll hold on to it for a face-off. This time to his right. Nope, they're going to go to the left. Okay. Noonan out there to take the draw. He'll win the puck back into the corner. It's rolled around the wall by Bonikoski, I believe. No, by Hudson, pardon me. Correa trying to carry it out. He bobbles that puck again, and it does get thrown out to center, but the Warriors will go back the other way. Dumped in deep. Warriors to it first at the hash marks. Back to the point. Cross ice pass is intercepted by Gow. He'll continue to chase it, but the Warriors will get the bouncing puck back and send it in deep again. Correa going back for it again. He'll roll it into the corner with no one. And the Warriors will send it out to the point. Noonan battling for it. Centering pass. Correa picks it up. He'll put it off of a skate in the neutral zone and go down. And the Knights will be lucky to get hold of that one and send it in deep. Forwards will change. Minus the centerman. Noonan pressing. He frees up the puck. He'll chip it in low. Reed battling for it there. Comes back to Correa. His shot is deflected into the corner. Back to the point again. No, just to the hash marks. And then Warriors will send it in. That will be icing as Bailey sent it all the way down. Which means a face-off for the Knights deep in Warriors territory. Still a tie game here. 13:23 to play in the third. Shots are fairly even. 28-24 in favor of the home team. Although some of the shots they've been awarding have been maybe not quite the definition of shot. Warriors behind their own net. Looking for an outlet pass. They'll find a stick in the center of the ice. Bonikoski tries to get in his way, but can't. Good shot. Better save. Tiago picks that one up. And some pushing and shoving continues. Big number 18. And Bonikoski getting into it. Face off to the right of Tiago. Frey will take the draw. Bridges and Reed are up front. Frey wins it into the corner. It's sent up the wall. He's not able to control it, but he'll get it back. Out of the corner. Still loose for him. He'll bring it forward. Makes a move around traffic, but gets caught from behind, and the Warriors will take possession. Warriors standing together. Bonikoski, or Boyce watching there as Tiago jumps on that one. He gets a slash for his efforts. No call. It was essentially at the whistle. Coaching staff will question that one. And a face-off will be to Tiago's left. Campbell out there for the draw. We've got Maine and Jacobs up front with him. Puck one to the wall where Breen was. He'll battle for it with the Warriors. Warriors backhanded towards the net. Loose puck. Durecci gets to it first, pushes it to the ringette line. Main with a nice block. He'll bring it out of the zone. He takes one in the head for his troubles. And Campbell will give chase. Jacobs now. It's chipped around him. And between the defenders, Durecci will have to go back for it. He'll use his own net for protection. Up to Main. Main receives that one well. He'll make his way around the defender, pushes him down as he makes his way through. Centered pass, nearly put into its own net by the Warriors defenseman there. Campbell and Jacobs. Campbell will pick up the loose puck. He has pressure, but gets it back to Durecci. Good shot, open, loose puck. Main not able to get a stick on it. No one else there to the puck. Warriors will come back the other way. Green in position, makes a nice hit. And a great save. Great save by Thiago on the pass across as the Warrior did get that puck onto the tape of his teammate. Jacobs now at his own blue line. Cross ice for Main, just out of his reach. Just slips off the toe of his stick. And the Warriors will bring it back in deep. Correa picks up the loose puck, but Noonan was still in offside. Recover! Correa drops it back for Lemab. Back to Correa. Correa looking for an open man. Gets a nice pass through the middle for Gao. He has it stripped off of him, and it's deep into the corner now. Pressure from Gao and from Noonan. Warriors up the wall. Kept in by Lemab, but his attempt off the glass has no glass, so it'll go into the bench, or the Warriors will get a face-off outside the zone, just in front of their bench. Noonan will take the draw. He's got Hender and Gao up front with him. Puck is one back to Correa, and he'll send it across to Lemab. Lemab off the wall for Gao. Gao receives it well, turns and fires. His shot is directed into the corner. Noonan gets there first, tries to chip it to Gao. It's picked off. Warriors now in behind their own net. 10:31 to go here in the third. Gao picks up the loose puck at center ice. He'll chip one through for Noonan. Noonan loosely swings a stick at it, and the Warriors will take possession. Warriors back the other way now, over center. Knocked down by Gao at the blue line. Puck still rolling deep. Correa gets to it first. He'll chip it around for Gao, who chips it past the defender. Rolling puck will not be deep enough for icing, so the Warriors forced to go back and play it. And Hender strips the puck off of that defenseman. Little too cute. Oh, nice try looking for Bridges on the far post. It was just a bit ahead of him. Bridges will battle for it. Makes it out of the zone. Bonikoski will bring it across ice and send it. Big hit there on big number 13 from Bonikoski as he defends himself after releasing the puck. Puck rolling to Boyce at the blue line. He'll turn it, send it back deep for Bridges and Frey. Chipped around Frey there. Warriors hearing footsteps. Bridges can't get a shot off. He gets a couple though. Bouncing puck. He gets a cross check. And Frey will pick up the loose puck and push it into the corner. Frey battling for it now. Needs a hand from Reed. Gets to Reed. Bouncing puck again. Bridges fires on net. Good shot. Goaltender ready for it though. No traffic in front of him, and he'll hold on for a face-off. Some great pressure from the Knights here. Let's go, Knights! Go home, Warriors. Go home, Warriors. The cheers from the crowd back and forth here. Some friendly banter. Shots 31-27 in favor of the home team. Still a tie game with 9:09 to play here in the third. Frey will take the draw. Indecision. And take a momentary timeout for technical issues. Okay, deliberation over. Face off one back to the Breen at the point. Through traffic, bouncing rolling puck. Goalie able to cover it up. Pushing and shoving ensues as there was a stick in late. Puck wasn't covered though, so that will be what happens. We'll try that one more time from the same spot. Frey with the draw again. Bridges and Reed either side of him. He'll win it back to Breen again. Shot, no. He missed it as it rolled funny on him, and it turns into a 2-on-1. Reed racing back. Off the crossbar was that shot as Shooter elected to hold on to it. And that one stays out, so it remains a 1-all game. Frey impressed with that one. We're not 100% sure whether it went in or not, but it wasn't called a goal, so it's not a goal. Still a 1-1 game with 8:49 to play here in the third. Knights win that one to the corner. Durecci pushes it out to the point. It's shot in by number 14. Makes it through traffic into the corner, and Jacobs will try and make his way out of the zone. Off a skate into center ice. Pass to number 16 at the blue line. He'll carry it in. Drops it for 15. No shot. Good stick check. Rolling puck in the slot. Comes to Main, but he's stripped of it. Shot is deflected into the corner as Durecci stepped up. Durecci with it behind the net now. He'll walk through traffic. Gets it up to Jacobs. Jacobs kicks it forward for Campbell, but it's stripped off of him. Warriors looking for a shot. They'll dump it in low. Off the side of the net. Warriors still with possession. Good stick check there. It rolls back to the point. Main jumping forward. Durecci, I think, took that one off the leg. And he picks up the puck centered from the corner. Another shot. Blocker saved by Thiago. Warriors looking dangerous here. Jacobs trying to battle for it in the corner. Breen now will push it around the wall for Durecci. Durecci's got traffic. He'll chip it forward to the point. Deflected wide of the net. Jacobs now pressing. Breen behind the net. Rolls to Durecci. Warriors to it first. He'll battle for it. Open loose puck in front of Campbell. He'll chip it along the wall. Got a bobbled puck there. Jacobs will grab it and send it the length of the ice. That'll be icing, but they'll get a well-needed change. And we'll have another face-off in our own zone with some fresh legs out there. Hender, Gow, and Noonan up front. Bonikoski and Boyce on defense. Knights win the draw. Puck thrown through the crease. Hender gets the loose puck at the hash marks and sends it to center. Noonan picks up that loose puck, throws it in for Gow. Puck right on goal. And with pressure, the goalie will cover it up. We'll get a face-off to his right. With 7 minutes and 3 seconds to play. Face-off deep in Warrior territory. Noonan wins that one to the wall. Stripped of it is Gow. He'll try and get it back. Warriors with some room at the hash marks to try and get it to the point. It's kept in by Boyce on a good back check by Hender. Loose puck for Noonan. Didn't know he had Hender in front, I don't think. He was behind him. And Noonan will keep pressing back deep. Hender as well. Loose puck. Warriors back in the corner again. This time Gow pressing. Simon helping out. Noonan with his eyes on the puck. Warriors will reverse again. Bonikoski will pinch partially. Loose puck given to Bonikoski. He'll try and shoot. Couldn't get all of it. And he'll defend. 18 will strip the puck from him. And the loose puck off of Boyce's skate on a good defensive play there. Bonikoski will roll it up to Hender. Hender to the point. Kept in. He'll get it back, though, and bring it out to center. Warriors cross ice now. Trying to hit the center. They do, but he didn't realize he had the puck in his feet. Correa will walk in offside as Gal had stepped in over the line. And we'll get a face-off in front of the Warriors bench. Little jump here in the last few seconds by the Knights to get out of their zone and give some trouble to the Warriors. We'll need more of that with 5:53 to go here in the third. A tie game still, one apiece. And the Warriors chipping that into traffic. Pushed forward by Lemab. Main will Grayson will drag it in, not Maine, but the other, Frey, and then a nice backhand from Reed into the goaltender who saw it all the way, holds on to it for a face-off. Will come to his left. And Bridges, Frey, and Reed up front. Correa and Hudson Lemab on defense. Face-off, one to the wall by the Warriors. They'll pick up the loose puck and go D to D behind the net. Looking for an option. They don't see one. They'll reverse as they do. Yet again, reversing behind the net. That one off Reed's skates and back into the corner. He didn't realize he made contact. And the Warriors will try again to push it up the wall. They'll go back behind the net yet again. Bridges with pressure. Kept in by Lemab. And chipped out to the blue line. Oh, Bridges looking for the hit there. A little soft play by Grayson Frey, but he's able to drag it in, gives it to Bridges. Bridges with a shot into the glove of the goaltender. Nice shot through the screen of the big defenseman, but Knight's not able to bury that one. Some good effort, and giving the Warriors some trouble here in their own zone. 4:59 to go. Shots are 33-30 for the home team. Campbell with the draw. Maine dragging forward for that one. It's just out of his reach. Warriors using their patented D-to-D play. And kept in by Jacobs, but given right back. Kept in again, this time by Maine. Loose puck bouncing. Warriors trying to collect themselves. Another block by Maine. Maine into the zone with it. Centers a pass. It rolls back to Breen. He takes the bouncing puck and gives the loose puck to Jacobs, to Maine, who got a shot off. It was off the goaltender's pad. And Breen will dump that one in again, out of the reach of the goaltender, into the corner. Campbell with pressure this time. Off of the shin. Campbell will walk out with it. Tried to center to Jacobs, who had some space in front of the net, but it was blocked by the defender. Jacobs now pressing. Warriors struggling now to get out of their own zone. Maine needing to go to that puck. He hesitated, and the Warriors are able to get out. Over the blue line. Good stick check. Durecci has it in front of him. He'll send it out to center and chase it, as the forwards are tired, needing a change. Hender will slip the man off the puck. Warriors recover though, and it's a bouncing puck through the neutral ice. Maine able to push it forward. He needs to get a change, and it'll be Noonan chasing for it. Correa with a pinch there. Warriors try to put it into space as they're struggling in their own zone to get out now. Good pressure from the Knights. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone. Correa picks up the loose puck. They'll make a move around pressure. Gets it to Noonan. Forward for pass out of the hash marks, and a shot is wide of the net by the Warriors. The first time they looked dangerous in the last few minutes here. Correa will be the first to the puck. He skates over it though, and the Warriors will try and get it out. Hender intercepts that bumper pass through the legs blindly, and it's back deep for Gow now. Gow pressing. Gow with Hender, battling for it. Loose puck. Correa steps forward and pushes the puck into the corner. Hender still battling for it. He'll dig for it, pushes it out to Noonan. Noonan will send it back into the corner and goes down hard as a big penalty there. Warriors will finally touch it with control, and it'll be a boarding call against the Warriors. So the Knights will go on the power play with 2:33 to go here in the third. Big number 16 will go to the box. Montgomery in for 2 minutes. Frey out with Reed and Bridges up front on the power play. Spencer's pass to Bonikoski is well wide of him, and the Warriors will get to it first. No shot, and no call there as it tripped and fell. Battle ensuing. Knights will come out of the zone. Reed with the possession. He drops it for Frey. Frey, his shot is off shin pads. Reed will get the puck back and give it to Frey. Frey gets hit, but Reed gets the puck back again. Puck is wide of the net. Bridges goes down as he tries to skate into it. And the Warriors will get full control of it, send it down the ice with 2 minutes now left in the period and 1:22 in the power play. Bonikoski couldn't pick that one up, but Durecci picks it up again. Loose puck. No one with gas left to take it. Ran up the wall to Reed. Reed tries to make a move around, sending it up to Bridges. Bridges will try and weave and duck Shive. He gets a shot off. Shucks and jives his way to the net there with a shot. Goaltender forced to hold on to it for a face-off. We'll get some fresh legs out there and a face-off in deep to the right of the Warriors goaltender. Minute 33 to go in the period and 1 minute left in the power play. Face-off won cleanly by the Knights. Jacob sends it across to Durecci. That one's deflected off a shoulder of a defender. Jacobs throws it blindly into the center of the net, and the Warriors will take possession and bring it back the other way. Great stick check from Breen. Jacobs will get it back. He'll send it forward for Maine. Maine trying to make his way to the net. He will. It was a bouncing puck. He's able to throw it at the net, and the goaltender forced to cover it up with a minute 8 left to go here. Minute 21, pardon me, left to play. Still 48 seconds left in the power play. Maine, Jacobs, and Campbell up front. Correa comes off the bench on defense, so Durecci and Correa on D. Jacobs finds Maine, but it was a flipping, rolling pass. He'll have to chase it down to the wall. He's got pressure on him there. Campbell helping him out. Puck is pinned. Time rolling down. 35 seconds left in the power play. Jacobs collects the puck. It rolls for Campbell and now to a Warriors player and sent all the way down the ice. Durecci going back for it. 20 seconds left in the power play. 50 seconds left essentially in the period. Puck deflected forward. Icing waved off. Maine will go for a change as he's at the end of his shift. Loose puck at the blue line. Correa goes back. 17 has some room. He's got Hender chasing him. He'll elect to dump it in deep. Correa picks up the puck and sends it forward to the blue line. No Knights up that far. And the Warriors will turn it back into the zone. Lemab pushes it down to himself. Cross-ice pass for Correa. Correa up to Hender. Hender will step to the line. No, it was rolled off his stick. Lemab does well to find that one at his own blue line. Chip softly forward and behind Noonan, so the Warriors will come back the other way. It's now even strength with 4 seconds left. Man in front. What an amazing save by Thiago to hold on to that game. It stays a tie. And the Warriors, I would say, got lucky to keep that one in check. Knights will have wanted that one back. Nonetheless, both teams stay in it right to the end, so it'll end in a tie, 1-1. The rivalry continues. 2 wins for the Warriors and 1 draw thus far this last week. Hopefully we don't see them again for a little while. Thanks for joining us from Ardrossan East on this fine Saturday. Have a great weekend. Just practice tomorrow for the Knights. Be back in action next week.